So a little bit about me. My background is 20 years now in executive roles in retailers such as Ralph Lauren, Sephora, the LVMH family. And I started my company a couple of years ago, Highland Valley Digital, and we are a fractional executive agency. So a fractional executive is a highly experienced professional who works part-time or on an interim project basis to fulfill a specific leadership role in an organization. The executive leads your strategy, systems, team, is your confidant, trusted advisor, and responsible for delivering your business outcomes. Now, that can be any role. That can be a CMO, a COO, a CTO, a CRO for revenue. I saw CGO for growth. I now see CPO for product. So there is quite a lot of roles, and they are all slightly different, but they can be necessary if you want to grow your business very quickly. So some of the key benefits of having a fractional executive is immediate impact. So when you think about hiring a regular full-time employee, sure, they'll assess things and they'll build things, but they have a job with you and it's, they're there for a lifetime sort of thing. So things will happen as they happen. In the world of fractional, we have to come in, assess, and make an impact right away. So we just deal with it. So within 30 days of hiring a fractional executive, you will always have a plan. Always. There are no exceptions. You always have a plan. And many times you'll have a plan, recommendations, resources, referrals, and so much more. We have a strategic focus. So we're thinking about strategically what is the right decision for your company. So are you thinking about, are you a shoe manufacturer, for instance, and you are thinking, I'm going to sell directly to the consumer? Well, we may come in and say, okay, well, how about retail? How about weddings? How about, partnerships? How about white labeling your shoes that could work with a brand? We will really think strategically about other ways you can market your business, sell your business. We offer scalability, so we can adapt our engagement. So if you hire someone who is maybe 1 day a week and they need to do more because you're launching a product, they can often scale up to a day and a half or 2 days. And some of them will go as far as 3 days. Some of them will switch into interim. Depends on the role, depends on the ask. We offer mentorship and coaching. So we can mentor our C-suite, we can mentor your leaders, and often coach your team to do things a little differently to fit with your new ideas and strategies. We have an access to networks, which I mentioned before. We have big networks in terms of resources, partners, vendors, you kind of name it. We usually have it there. We're very results driven. So if you come to us and say, I need to get 10% more sales in the next 6 months, that's our focus. If you come to us and say, I need to have a LinkedIn profile that gives me more followers than competition A, that's our focus. If you need to say, I need to get 3 tools in place to be able to deliver for this client, that's our focus. We are financially efficient because you're not paying for a C-suite executive with bonuses and all of that stuff. You actually just pay on the booked time. And we usually have specialized expertise. So you will find people who are in sales who only do SaaS. You'll find people in sales who only do retail. You'll find, all of that kind of specialized expertise, it's out there. And then we're very flexible with time and scope. So we can pivot up and down. The one thing that's really good about a fractional executive is we get your business. We get your business problems, challenges, and financial status. So we know that you need us, and if we have an assignment for 2 days a week, but your business takes a bit of a hit with the economy, or you lose a client and you need some time, we can scale down and we can scale up. That becomes much more harder in contracts, freelancers, and so on, but it's much more flexible. with a fractional executive.